At GoshenFriends there are great friends, great students, great teachers. Here everyone's really together and everyone really knows each other, and it's a really good feeling. I've learned since I've been here that I'm unique and special, and I can be anything I want when I grow up. I've been at this school for 6 years, and I don't think there is anything I would really want to change about this school.
This school does a wonderful job of taking the entire person and saying, we believe in you, we believe in the skills you have, we believe in the talents that you bring, and we celebrate them every single day. Good morning, everyone. How are you? Good morning. Let's all join hands, please.
I'm trying to sing a circle of friends. There's always room for one more.
What better thing for a parent to know that his or her child is getting on that bus or getting in that car and wants to go to school? That's a gift.
Here, teacher, one.
These are yours. Can you try to put them on?
I started in September of '69, and I've been here ever since.
I have a class of 9 confident, assertive young ladies. Okay, friends, we are going to be sharing this one today.
If a parent's going to bring a child here and say, what is it about a Quaker education? I think it's the ability to get to the kind of the spiritual core of a child, not just the academic, not just the physical, not just the emotional. It's really about another phase of education. That's what this place is.
You could say that GoshenFriends is a fun, learning, and spiritual experience here.
We have a very good, solid academic foundation here, and I think our teachers are really, really very good at implementing that curriculum, but also seeing those individual differences, addressing those individual differences, and also being sure there's that sense of continuity from grade to grade to grade. So you build and you build and you build.
The kids call me Teacher Barbara, and I teach first grade.
You see it at the bottom. You see it? Okay.
You want a place where teachers know your children, where they understand what your child's strengths are, where they understand where they might need to work a little bit more, and you help develop that part of them.
GoshenFriends has been a really fun and learning experience. The teachers are also really cool. They pay attention to all of us and not just one group in our own special way, and so I think GoshenFriends is actually a really cool school.
Is this pink?
It's wonderful to be in such a small community. And the thing that surprised me is really how much we are almost a family in our classroom.
Because of the size of the classes, we can really tailor the academics towards the individual child who may or may not need a different teaching style.
Teacher Chris taught me how to do the eyes, to make them popping out, to do a dot in the middle.
Our children here, first of all, feel safe, not just physically safe, but safe in who they are. So they're able to take risks. They know that if they make a mistake, that their teachers and their peers are not going to judge them. And I think that safety makes them better learners and it makes them better people.
When children feel comfortable and safe, I think that it just opens up the world for them.
DNA is twisted ladder almost.
Like this.
Correct, like that.
My students call me Teacher Devin. I've been teaching 5th grade here for 6 years. When I first started teaching at Goshen, I didn't get it at first. It took about a week and a half, and being in the environment and seeing the teachers interacting with the students and the students interacting with each other, I was like, this place is magic. It's amazing. And that's why I'm at Goshen.
We can turn lessons into games, and we have fun while we're learning.
He has bumpy scales. He lives in the rainforest.
A lot of good information there.
Lizard?
Very good. Can you show her?
You have an ability here to take a child and say, listen, I will help you grow as a whole person. And I think there's a real comfort level here to talk about those things that perhaps in other schools there's difficulty talking about it. Let's talk about peace. Let's talk about simplicity. What does simplicity mean? What does integrity mean? And I think it's not just with the children, it's amongst the adult community, where those issues are tough issues, but we get them out on the table and we talk through them.
As a school, we feel that it's really important to bring diversity in world cultures into our curriculums.
Every month we bring in someone from a different culture, and they're either going to perform a play or they'll play music or a storyteller, and that gives the children a broader outlook, a more global outlook.
What was so interesting and fascinating for me during International Week was that it was preschool coming together with the lower school for a common goal. Each family had a flag that they were to make. Some families signed up to make multiple flags.
And the questions that just kept coming up every day, and they'd make connections from one culture to another. That was really wonderful.
We're having a prison tea party. Look around.
The parents loved it, the children loved it, the teachers loved it. There was one day when we had African dancers come. Beautiful costumes, the music was incredible, these big drums of all different sizes, and there was a child who got up and she just brought everybody into the fold, pure joy, dancing. And everyone else looked at her and thought, well, if she's doing it, we could do it. And it brought everyone together, dancing and moving to this music.
It was really special because it was a fun time for everyone within our Goshen community to come together and learn together and have fun and party and dance and eat together, learning about the world.
What is so rich about a Quaker education is they're not just moving from activity to activity. Let's stop on a Wednesday at 10 o'clock in the middle of the week and reflect. Children come in and they're supposed to be centered as they enter this place, which means that they're supposed to be quiet. There's a comfort level that starts to happen here for children to speak about the spiritual side of them.
Your inner light is kindness, friendship, and all those kind of nice things.
I've learned about a lot, like how can I take control of myself? How can I take control of my actions? And how to speak to God.
It's a peaceful place. There are some days that are more peaceful than others.
They learn to care for one another, and they learn to support one another. At that Goshen Coffee House, if you notice, the fifth graders were so supportive, and they were clapping, and they were behind that first grader and that kindergarten, that third grader.
Know that kindness is always worth a while.
The Quaker values, integrity, peace, simplicity, non-violent conflict resolution. That's every day we do that here, every day.
So when you're a parent coming here, you know that your child's being nurtured. You know that we will know who your child is.
I've had so much fun, and it's been like my best experience in my life.
When they leave here, they know who they are as people. They know, and that's good. That's a great thing.
It's my favorite school that I've ever seen. I've worked in several settings, public, other private schools, and this is, to me, the warmest community for a child.
It's like a home away from home.
In a world where we're looking for a community to belong to and to be a part of, here at Goshen we have that, and we're looking for families to come and join us.
In every facet of this school, you will see joy in every corner and every nook and cranny here. they are really excited to be here and they enjoy learning and enjoy just learning so much about themselves and the world, and again, just being joyful being with one another.
I think this is perfect here.